What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, I would like for y'all to click the like button down below, but make sure y'all click the subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video will be the top 10 worst Cartoon Network shows, either live action or animated. So without further ado, let's begin. Number 10, Scaredy Squirrel. Based on the Melanie Watts book series, Cartoon Network put this show on the network. This show had to be the absolute worst. It's about a squirrel who gets into shenanigans with his skunk friend, and there is no type of inspired writing. And this was more of a SpongeBob ripoff, and the voice acting is like torture to viewers' ears at home. And the main one is Scaredy's. This show lasted 3 seasons, and I'm glad they pulled the plug on this show. It was really terrible. Number 9, Almost Naked Animals. Another Canadian imported show like Scaredy Squirrel, the show features a gang of badly shaven animals that are wearing nothing but undergarments, and they live in some resort hotel. The owner or manager, Howie, gets everyone involved in random hijinks. Plus, the show had fast-paced humor and it left a bad taste in viewers' mouths. And it was also random as well. Plus, character design nearly made people at home go blind. Plus, the episode plots were boring and this was not meant for the network. Number 8, Clarence. Time to open up this can of worms. When this first aired in 2014, I thought this was a joke, but it's about a 9-year-old boy named Clarence who gets into random shenanigans with his friends, and there is no plot twist at all, with lazy writing and terrible animation skills. Besides having next to nothing, there is no type of jokes in this show. But the only joke is Clarence himself, and he is a full nuisance to people around him. When it disappeared from the network, it was a full blessing. Number 7, Level Up. The network tried their hand with live action shows, but that was a big failure, and this show is a prime example of a big failure. And it's on Cartoon Network. The show is about some teens who play games that involve monsters and game leaks. And the characters on the show are played by annoying/terrible actors, and the network tried to appeal to the gamer demographic, but knows absolutely nothing on how gamers act. If you want to appeal to your target audience, don't try to imitate their culture or talk down on them. At least know something about them first. But it's not the worst show. Let's keep going. Number 6, Uncle Grandpa. This show was not meant to be on air. Before this show aired on Cartoon Network, it was a pilot for another failed series, Secret Mountain Fort of Awesome, before becoming a spinoff. By the way, there's nothing great about both shows. It's about a Mary Poppins-like man who is an uncle and grandpa to every kid around the world and takes them on random adventures. On this show, Uncle Grandpa takes random humor to a different level and don't know when to stop. Alongside with terrible jokes and horrible looking animation and his methods for fixing everything, they shall be ignored. But for the sake of humanity, please don't ever have this show on the network ever again. And this is also someone you would never trust with your kids. Number 5, Incredible Crew. Not only Level Up was a terrible live action show, this one had to be another example of worse live action shows on Cartoon Network. This one is created by Nick Cannon. The show features surreal skits, weird music videos, and commercials. The acting on here just comes off as forced and really awkward, and sketch comedy had moved to the internet in the 2010 era. Plus, the show was a big cringe, and the show was so bad, Adventure Time actor Jeremy Shada could not save this nightmare. Number 4, Apple and Onion. I feel like my head is going to be chopped if I did not include this stinker. The show is about a talking apple and onion who just go on random adventures, and just like the other shows, there is no big plot twist or anything at all. Nothing inspired. Just random toilet humor alongside horrible rapping. And I thought Breadwinners was bad, but this takes the cake for a Cartoon Network. If you want to entertain viewers, put it on a different network, or better yet, keep it to yourselves, because this is hot garbage. Number 3, The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange. Just like the Fred Show on Nickelodeon, they put Annoying Orange on the Cartoon Network station. It had got some high ratings on the first week it first started, but it went downhill soon after. But if you're going to add a show off the web, make sure it's good, but not end up on the back burner. Number 2, Teen Titans Go. I feel like DC fans are going to chop me from them for them. And I know I like the show a little bit, but I have a feeling DC fans are going to verbally harm me in the comments section if I didn't add this one in. After the original series of Teen Titans ended, they rebooted the series featuring the voice actors from the original series. In this one, the Titans on this show act more villainous than the actual villains itself. And the show received major backlash, and I could see why. They do take being random too far, plus rubbing in viewers' face that is here to stay. Before we get to our top 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Well, in this case, dishonorable mentions. Dude, What Would Happen? Squirrel Boy. Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. And Out of Jimmy's Head. Coming in at number 1, The Problem Solvers. This show follows 3 detectives who think they can take on any challenges. This was originally meant for Adult Swim, but it got rejected and put onto Cartoon Network instead. I don't know where to start. It's either the terrible animation or the lazy writing for this horrible nightmare of a show. It had nothing but seeing off the wall humor, but after 2 seasons, Cartoon Network ended the show and people around the world rejoiced. And I was like, finally, they got rid of this show because it was real terrible. I would like to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. But make sure y'all click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to follow me on my social media at my new Instagram at YoungPhilip_00, my Snapchat at Ryan36105, and my new TikTok at YoungPhilip00. And with that being said, I'm out.